Stanley.
Have you guys ever came home from school at one point and you just turn on the TV to see which channels you get? When you're so young, like you were 3 or 4 years old, there's a special block you always want to watch. Have you ever guys watch a block on Disney Channel called Playhouse Disney? Oh yeah, it's a block that ran on Disney Channel. It actually ran from 1997 all the way to 2011. That's a really long time of a block. They have shows that are not limited, include Handy Manny, Higglytown Heroes, and Bear in the Big Blue House, one of the most famous ones. Out of all those shows, Playhouse Disney is aired on their channel. We're gonna take a look at one of those shows that was never really seen. They really have not been paid attention to much, but never saw in the light of day. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Stanley, the Lost Pilot episode. Let's get started. Stanley was an interactive television series that ran from 2001 to 2004, created by Andrew Griffin, and it was developed by Cartoon Pizza. It's pretty rare, right? The same show that actually did another one of those shows, PBJ and others. The show would follow Stanley, teaches a wide variety of problems that preschoolers had to face. A few notable examples like change, growth, roles, and dealing with others. Each center around an animal that deals with or helps explain the issues Stanley is wrestling with. It's one of those preschool shows the same as ever. And a little fun fact: Cartoon Pizza was originally disbanded after Playhouse Disney was over in 2011, but it was revived in 2016 in a location called Tennessee, Nashville, working on a show called Sesame Street Shorts, which can only be found in the streaming series of HBO Max, which ran from 2016 for the present. It was revived back, which was pretty good. But let's get into the real stuff. Did you know originally Stanley did have a pilot episode aired way back in the day? Originally, Stanley was supposed to be a show that actually aired from 2000 all the way to 2003, but it had a couple of changes. And it only ran from 2001 to 2004, which kind of sucks. Hey, at least the good thing is that reruns allowed from 2000, reruns came from 2001 to 2008. Very interesting. Also, it also did reruns in 2012, 2011 to 2013 due because Stanley was actually one of the most popular shows in Playhouse Disney during the time until it would evolve into Disney Junior, which was a upgradable service to Playhouse Disney. Anyways, let's get into the real point. In 1995, a pilot episode was shot and sent to Disney to see if it would make it to a full-fledged series with the development of Cartoon Pizza. Now, Cartoon Pizza it's a studio, so it did provide some pretty effort work in order to make the pilot episode appear. Disney actually loved the concept of the series, teaching animals and stuff like it, but unfortunately, the original pilot episode was never aired on the network or even saw in the light of day. It was due to because of the original test screening was a bit too scary of young audiences. More likely, for example, Stanley's design, very creepy. It was a creepy design. The pilot was called Kangaroo Cleanup and eventually actually turned into an actual episode, but they have differences. Scenes and most of it was reused in the official episode. Stanley's parents were completely different, and Harry the dog looks different. While Stanley's voice actor, Jessica D. Stone, and his parents were voiced by David Lansbury and Aaron Meyer, respectively, while unfortunately Dennis the Fish and Harry voice actor are currently unknown during this time. Hopefully we'll find the voice actor for Dennis and Harry one day. The only thing that has existed from the pilot episode are 4 screenshots of the show. As you can tell, the title card is all dark blue and orange, which is really creepy to be a title card. Then luckily they changed it to a more colorful appearance with blue, green, lime green, and stuff like it. Oh god, what would if the title card would be dark blue and orange? That would be really scary for young viewers. But I'm glad they actually changed it. And originally, a 1-minute short title, original was uploaded to YouTube titled Playhouse Disney We're Singing Promo. Was uploaded to YouTube by the user Wilfredito Farrow in October of 2013. Since then, it was removed probably due to copyright infringement. It is unknown if we do have the do have the 1 minute video from the Disney Playhouse singing Rearing promo uploaded to YouTube. It's pretty the lighthearted day. But unfortunately, after the show was over in 2004, we made no contact. I even tried to contact Cartoons Pizza before, but unfortunately the service has been shut down. And even since they have a new location, the phone number, email address has not been revealed ever since then. And honestly, it's something that we can deal with. Like the show existed back in 2001. Like, originally the show was supposed to be back in 2000, but some development issues has been going on, especially the creepiness of the title card background. It's very sad to say this, that it's been over 19 years since Stanley ever existed. Nothing. No new screenshots. None of this like that. It's nothing. It's never saw into the light of day. We do hope one day we'll find you, Stanley, because to be frank, the show was actually really popular enough. Very popular into the early days. And hopefully the magical worlds of animals will see that Stanley has been one of the most interactive characters in the entire series. Especially when it was very popular and had so many views onto the channel. I know most of you guys have seen the show as your kids, but hopefully we'll bring in one day of the entire pilot, more screenshots, everything, into the broad of the ray of hope. To hopefully one day that we'll see the pilot episode full in glory into the entire world for you to see. Stanley, you deserve more than this, and hopefully we'll be on the quest to find you one day of the entire show.